Welcome back to 1 Hour with Ali Suryo, and tonight we have the honor to have Ron Mullers. Ron, perhaps this time now we discuss about the availability of capital in the market for entrepreneurs, especially say the new one, and there's an absence of venture capital supporting food beverage business. What is your observation now? Do you think people will keep on going to the market using their own capital, or they have to go to the bank to open up shop?
Well, I mean, really, there is no choice. You want to open a restaurant, you have to have the cash. And if I look at it right now, that's why you notice that a lot of restaurants, the new restaurants that are coming in, are actually coming in, Tenda and Dapur Ini and Dapur Itu, and they're coming in with actually more simple type of operations, so they don't have the high investment. I think to open a restaurant right now is actually, it's a risky business if you're investing. Why? If you look, you go into a mall. We stopped going into malls. First of all, the malls are asking rents in dollars. So a lot of the people that are going into malls, or a lot of people that are going into the restaurant business, have no idea of restaurants. They just look at it and say restaurants are a lot of fun, and they think it's cash money. So they go in the restaurant business, they rent a space in a mall, they pay US dollars, and you're selling your food for rupiah. They make an agreement for 5 years, and in 5 years you can see the turnover. Have a look at all the malls, one by one, restaurants closing down, and the people lose their money. So it's not an easy thing. You've got to have cash. And right now the capital market is that if you want to borrow money, you have to have the collateral to quantify the money that you're borrowing. And so if you're looking at a restaurant, you're talking 2.5, 3 billion rupees right now. If you and with interest and then rent and everything, it's many is not feasible. Not feasible.
And yet people are still wants to open up
because they don't know the business.
Because they don't know the business.
You can look around. There's a lot of restaurants that have closed down. I don't need to mention the names of them, but there's a lot of groups that have opened restaurants in mall chain operations, and they close down or they're losing money.
No, what I couldn't understand is this. In the past years ago, I know there's one. I believe it was, I don't know, somebody wants to open up a shop in Bali, and it's just big hotels. There seems to be some sort of an agreement between the landlord and the restaurant owner or the outlet. There's some sort of subsidized rentals in those days. Nowadays you don't have that anymore, because in a hotel or in the malls, if you don't have the food element into it, no, people will not come. They need a food court. They need to, it has to be filled in. Usually the landlord give you some kind of concession period, maybe 6 months free, maybe discounted. It's no longer that.
No, case, they still do, depending on the mall. Yeah.
All right.
It's 6 months, but I think what they're doing, when you mentioned the food courts, what they do is a lot of times, in order to get the people in, because you're getting smaller operators who don't have the money, what the malls do is they'll do the fitting out costs. They'll put the walls in, they'll put the exhaust system in, they'll put the electrical in, and you come in with your equipment and you start cooking. And then you pay them 20% or 30% of your sales.
Oh, I see. There's a revenue sharing.
Yeah, they're actually financing you to get started. And you're limited to one outlet, and then you grow from there.
Oh, I see.
So you're bringing your brand in, and you're selling your food. Yeah, that's the way.
But there's a revenue sharing concept.
Revenue, mostly. I think all food courts, if I'm not mistaken, is 20 to 30%.
And yes, they still make money?
Yeah, they do. Of course, it's it depends how busy they are. But then I think they do fairly well.
They do.
They do. Yeah.
But the other side, there's a mall. Then they said because less occupancy, less occupant, then they lost business also.
Yeah, that's for them. I think a lot of times the food courts are lost leaders for them. So they're not looking to make that return on investment of X number of dollars. So usually food courts are subsidized a little bit. They charge less money. But again, the food courts are not located in a prime location. They're on the fourth floor, or they're in the corner somewhere. Top floor, yeah.
Yeah, I observed this thing on the 4th or 5th floor. You see, on the very top. but the traffic's still there. People still.
Yeah, well, that attracts the people up, right?
Yeah.
To the fourth floor. Then they do their shopping on the way up.
Yeah, interesting. Now, if you go to places like Singapore, you go to Hong Kong, the food business is booming. Yeah, because maybe the traffic, the buying power, etc., etc. But all in all, people like to eat, right? When they travel, they go to places that in Indonesia they are also see. You can see I don't know. You go to see the pizza. You want to visit the same place. Is this the trend now for travelers? You know, instead of going to the expensive restaurant, they go to the fast food.
Well, it depends. It depends who you are. I mean, listen. If you look at the malls here, it's actually a pretty scary thing, because if you go through the malls, you don't see people with packages.
No, they don't.
So the people are going to the mall to eat, and it's an entertainment for them. They'll spend 3, 4, 5 hours in the mall,
True.
and they'll eat, and then have a drink, and then maybe have a meeting again,
or
and
watch
that's it, or
movie.
they go to a movie.
Yeah.
So, but it's not for shopping.
They're not buying anything.
So you wonder, eventually all these shops are there, they're not making any money. So eventually something has got to give. Now if you say that's a trend for people when they travel and eat in food courts, well, it depends on people's budget, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll go to a independent restaurant in the mall, if it's good food, they'll go. So the restaurants are doing okay in the sense traffic.
Yeah.
But whether they're making money and the return on investment is a big question mark.
Big question mark now.
Big question mark.
Right. Interesting phenomena.